We are finally here from having to contribute every last dollar that we have to our emergency fund. Hi, my name is Grace, and my husband and I are trying to pay off $1,000 of student debt in 3 years. And every time I cut a watermelon, I talk about our finances. And today we're talking about our emergency fund. If you've been around since last August, you would know that we had to replace our entire HVAC system. It cost about $13,000, which pretty much drained our emergency fund. But we finally have it back to a comfortable place, so we don't have to be putting every single penny into that account. I've talked about how we split our salaries, but basically anything my husband makes goes straight to loans, and everything I make goes to all of our bills, all of our savings, all of our investing, all of that stuff. I guess another update that I haven't updated you guys on, which this is actually a sad update. I think I told you at the beginning of the year that my husband was put on salary at his job, and unfortunately now he's back to hourly because a lot of things, and I don't want to get into it. But anyway, that sucks because we don't have a guaranteed income. Luckily, the salaried portion did get him through the worst time of year for flying, which is like January through March. It's just, there's just no flying happening during that time around here. So now we're in the summer, he's going to get to fly a lot. So he's probably going to be making more than he would have been making on salary, which is great. I still feel very thankful that he was on salary for those months because last year he made basically no money. But I'm just hoping and praying that he can find something a little more permanent before those months come around. He's at about 1,100 hours, a little over. So if you know of any leads, let me know. But I know that the market for pilots right now isn't awesome, which just also sucks. And I don't like to think about because the job market was really good and now it's just not. And that's hard for me. But you know what? We're surviving. We're trying to keep a positive attitude that things are all going to work out. God has a plan. God has a job in mind for him. Good news and bad news today, but the good news is we can start saving money for fun things. And the bad news is we're not making salary on his end anymore, so the loan payments aren't quite as frequent, which does suck, but you know what? That is life. That's how it's going to be. So if you made it through this video, maybe you'll help me make a couple extra dollars to put towards loans. So thanks for watching.